Alright guys, I'm about to go. Episode 2. Looks like I should have given the lost items to the attendant recipients right away. At least it'll be much better than them disappearing on me like this. Oh shoot, who pulling up today? Who pulling up today? Oh, Rachel. Oh shoot. It's been a freaking minute. Miss Rachel. Oops. Sorry, I'm just really excited. I've done it, Jay. Congratulations? Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has definitely already changed a lot, so... Oh, never mind that. Just play it quick. Huh. Okay. What do you think? I mean, it's kind of fire. I was inspired by a drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You compose the melodies? With Armin, yeah. So, like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of proudness. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, it's like drinking, right? Hey! It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or with curdle, yeah. Hee hee. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't it? Everyone expect to hear your voice. I know, but I'm playing something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Jay? Just fine, business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Indra, yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Why'd he ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wonder what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live in the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you had been ruined to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States. So much as he's been a nog my name my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Hey. Oh, shoot. Good evening to you, Miss Rio. Why does Rio look sad? Look at this, bro. Hey, Rio. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. How are you? I'm sorry, just a sec. Alright. Huh? Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh, well, let's get a drink first. Alright, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Milk. Hey, I like me an easy order. Yes, ma'am. A cup of milk coming up. There you go, a cup of warm milk. Thank you. Dang, Jay, this milk is disgusting. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remember something. But nothing special, so don't worry about it. Girl, what the freak going on, bro? You coming here all depressed. What is going on? Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad? Oh, what the heck? Why? What the? What's wrong? That's right, Rio. What's wrong? Oh! I've been doing a lot of thinking, about what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies, I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you to listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel was right. Feel free. I've listened to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversation with Jay and the regulars at this coffee shop. I've gradually realized over the past week that that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance on purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tendency. You hone your talent, but you do not snirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that it must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes, but I've been trying my best? That's debatable, and that's my intentional ignorance. I'm simply afraid. Afraid. I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in the play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I'm already familiar with. Okay? And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to a new pain all over again. Just might be difficult. Miss, I apologize for the ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Rio, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Jay insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie. Do you like it? I did, quite a lot actually. And I make something special just for you. Can you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh, and crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coldness of mint. It's a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Hibiscus, honey, and mint. Where is mint? There it is. Yeah, at least you're smiling right now. I'll take it. Blueberry blue hibiscus pie. That looks disgusting, but here we go. One pie in a cup coming up. Whoa, Jay, that's so extra. It kind of is, isn't it? But so pretty. Thank you. It really is. Well done, Jay. But you're really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit. Pour those with honey. I just happen to have the blueberry one in hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling, trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. What's on your mind? Right now I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, or whatever freak. Whether society or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh? You're not wrong, but... Not just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the easiest way, the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, I believe it's also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that one track reminded effort may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. What? I always believed in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas' offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on so much either. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was Officer for? I was always following his new show. While he's still unsure on the format, his aim is to evaluate underrated art talents to showcase and elevate them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you reject this officer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you change your mind. What's the worst that can happen? People are allowed to change their mind. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure I'll be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. Get that interview, girl. He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here because he's coming here soon. Huh? Huh? Hmm? Does he live like nearby or something? No, not really. But it seems he had things to do around here. I see. What a great coincidence. That means you can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel. You can call me Rachel, will you? Alright. How do I regret my one-track mindset? How can I say it's been entirely detrimental to my life? As it is a habit formed during my time living in the whatever the freak this is. The what? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the whatever that says, and we all would work together as one. Like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the whatever that says, right? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The whatever it says is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because they still choose to remain in the whatever that says. Right, right. The world still isn't kind to us. Instead, we are aware that we eventually will reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So you said everything was a certain role? What do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. We don't have a Banshee culture center anywhere. Time to start one then. Perhaps it's best if I use a certain example, such as my mother's role. Oh, her role is to trade in the event that we need to increase our suppliers to our products, or simply need some negotiating. It is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she representative when other communities need to discuss things with us, right? Everyone's work has equal weight. One's in charge of the food and drinks, other is in charge of our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods. So like, does each role only have one bearer at a time? No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance. I see, interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Yes. Although there are times wherein I wish she would tire. She's doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her. Oh, she had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or to simply defend the whatever. That's such a very hard burden, heavy burden. It is, but she refused to accept any help offered to her. Why? Because it has become her identity, I think. Oh, you're here. Yeah, hey lady. I'm starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'll introduce myself, but I want to hear Rio's story. Fine by me. Ah, um, it isn't, as Mr. Lucas said, I thought we were already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong? Well, you can still call her lady. But she is. Shh, the lady is speaking. Whoops, okay, sorry. It it is as Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instinct turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So while she performs her role pretty well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for her or whatever now, so I'm thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done, right? That's when I understood why she was angry too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, And you were pretty much in the front seat for all that? Ooh, tough. I guess I can relate in some way. The Nico Mimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like mediocre in all ways, aside from being pretty and cute. Don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, how much of our survival instincts turn into bad stereotypes? Things are changing as much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible privileges years ago. So why are so many still stuck being without date and bad prescriptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life's complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story. That makes sense. We all need to survive. I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold, all of it has no impact on others in one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. So about your show, yeah, you're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so kind of. Like, I know I want it to be a podcast, a deep dive and showcase, but I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you playing the show anyway? How do you think it will help the guests? Oh, curious, aren't you? Hee hee. Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city and beyond. If it takes off, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? No, scratch that. I know it will take off. That's some confidence you have there. You know you're not sure what the format will be. Tip. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. What? Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click it right away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself, which ironically, I don't know how to say that. It's the only way I don't have yet. Anyways, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut or how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience, and it makes things easier for the creator too. Makes sense. Next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essential. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. That's true. Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figured it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. It was better far than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth. Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Oh? You get what I'm saying? I can see that there's so many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover. Oh, it makes sense. What's next? Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet area, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be a completely new format, a lot of them will regret it. Because people do not like change. That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded and can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink wink. Oh. Anyways, you don't know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals and edits. You know the drill. Of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean, personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information, well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Ha ha. What? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Hee hee. Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city? So, oh, I see how it is. Hee hee. But you really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed. Thank you. Probably you won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it that your manager's trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh, really? How'd you hear that? Just out of my ways. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I promise. Well, okay, I'll give you that. Resourceful guy. But your information's outdated already. Oh? You don't want to be in the show. Oh, why? Well, I just like the idea of a comeback. But if I were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us to show we grown. Ah, I get that. 100%. That's too bad. Why? I think you have time for getting people to talk. You are able to read a room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Oh, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know? Yes, I understand that very well. And do you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music later, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project. Ah, well, yeah, but I was kidding about inviting you earlier. But hey, maybe it could work out after all. How about a new channel, will you? You wish. I'm a very busy Nico Mimi. But maybe. Woo! What is it, Jay? I thought your plan was to have Miss Rio as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that, I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. What? Me? I was gonna ask you later, but Jay over here cornering me something fierce. Oops, sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects. I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot, and all your stories are so dang interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like, contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more? She's not nervous talking in front of the camera at all. Well, she's a performer. I know I'm saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask later if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. Hee. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, if you are open to receiving input, may I throw an idea of a format of the show? For real? Of course you may. I'm staying till you all tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, nice to go anyway. Oh, snap, Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Goobly's shutdown. Researchers to finally stop experiment after 1,304 accident incidents. Dang. Users of Tomochi's new story feature. It needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling's advice that seared into my memory. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.